Florida is one of the most visited states in the US, attracting over 140 million visitors every year. Beyond the well-known attractions in Florida, there are plenty of affordable destinations that offer unforgettable travel experiences. From the wildlife sanctuary of St. Augustine Wild Reserve to the natural beauty of Ellie Schiller Homosassa Springs Wildlife State Park, here are 50 insanely cheap destinations in Florida. 50. Black Bear Wilderness Loop. The Black Bear Wilderness Loop in Sanford, Florida is a remote 7.1-mile path that moves you through different areas, offering an enriching hike from start to finish. Wildlife is one of the highlights of this trail. Early mornings and late afternoons offer the best chances to see alligators resting near the water, otters swimming along the river, and turtles warming themselves on logs. Bird watching is also popular here, with herons, egrets, and hawks frequently spotted. A short walk from the trailhead leads to an observation deck overlooking the St. Johns River that provides a wide view of the marshlands, creating a peaceful place to take in the surroundings. 49. Cedar Key. Cedar Key is a quiet island town off Florida's northwest coast, known for its natural beauty. You can start exploring Cedar Key by visiting the Cedar Key National Wildlife Refuge, a group of small islands with trails that take you through coastal vegetation. If you prefer being on the water, kayaking through the back bayous gives a closer look at the waterways. Close by, the Cedar Key Museum State Park has preserved 1920s home and artifacts from the town's early days. Meanwhile, the Cedar Key Historical Museum provides more details with old photographs, Civil War artifacts, and exhibits about the island's days as a busy port. 48. Shell Key Preserve. Shell Key Preserve is an 1,800-acre nature preserve in Tierra Verde, Florida, protecting marine habitats. The main feature of the preserve is Shell Key, a barrier island with white sand beaches and clear waters. Beyond the beaches, the preserve includes a 110-acre bird preservation area where many species nest and migrate. Moving inland, mangrove forests line the waterways, creating shaded passages through the preserve. You can kayak through narrow mangrove tunnels, where the roots form a maze-like path, providing a closer look at the ecosystem. 47. Mary Shelby Botanical Gardens. Mary Shelby Botanical Gardens in Sarasota, Florida was founded in the 1970s to help people connect with plants and understand their importance. The conservatory is one of the most impressive areas, featuring a glass house filled with tropical plants. Walking through the space, you can see the variety of colors and textures that make these plants so unique. Outside, the gardens have different themed areas connected by winding paths. 46. Bulow Plantation Ruins Historic State Park. Bulow Plantation Ruins Historic State Park in Flagler Beach, Florida, holds the remains of a once thriving sugar plantation. The most recognizable feature of the park is the Coquina Sugar Mill, where sugar was once processed. Walking through the ruins, you can see remnants of the mill's machinery and foundations. Beyond the ruins, nearly 7 miles of hiking trails lead through oak-covered paths, passing alongside Bulow Creek. 45. Corkscrew Swamp Sanctuary. Corkscrew Swamp Sanctuary in Naples, Florida, covers 13,000 acres established to preserve one of the last remaining old-growth cypress forests in North America. Some of the bald cypress trees here are over 500 years old and stand more than 150 feet tall. A 2.25-mile boardwalk makes it easy to move through different habitats. Along the way, you may see wading birds searching for food, otters swimming in the water, and alligators resting near the edges of the swamp, capturing the details of this preserved ecosystem. 44. Tarkiln Bayou Preserve State Park. Tarkiln Bayou Preserve State Park in Escambia County, Florida, covers 4,290 acres and is home to nearly 100 rare plant and animal species. Tarkiln Bayou, a coastal bayou within the park, is one of its most remarkable areas. A half-mile-long boardwalk runs through this section, allowing you to experience the natural surroundings up close. Beyond the boardwalk, nature trails wind through the park, offering a chance to see the endangered white-topped pitcher plant. For a longer hike, the trail leading to the Perdido River provides a deeper look at the park's natural features. 43. Jackson Blue Springs. Jackson Blue Springs is known for its clear, cool waters. As a first-magnitude spring, it releases a high volume of fresh water, making it a great place for outdoor activities. The spring's constant flow keeps the water clear and cool, providing a comfortable swimming experience. If you prefer to be on the water rather than in it, you can rent a kayak and explore Merritt's Mill Pond. While you enjoy the water surface, you can also choose to explore what lies beneath. Jackson Blue Springs is a well-known cave diving location, with an extensive underwater cave system that attracts experienced divers. 42. Black Point Wildlife Drive. Black Point Wildlife Drive is a 7-mile one-way road that takes you through the Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge in Florida. The refuge is home to a variety of ecosystems, so as you drive along, the changing scenery reveals different areas where wildlife can be seen. Bird watching is one of the main attractions, with over 280 species recorded in the refuge. Wading birds, raptors, and migratory flocks are commonly spotted throughout the year. The waterways along the drive are also home to alligators, often seen moving through the water. If you're interested in exploring on foot, several trails along the drive offer a closer look at the wildlife. The Wild Birds Unlimited Trail and the Alan D. Cruikshank Memorial Trail provides an easy walk with great views of the surrounding area. 41. Little Havana. Little Havana is the cultural center of Miami, shaped by Cuban exiles who arrived in the 1960s after the Cuban Revolution. Calle Ocho is the main street where you can experience the energy of Little Havana, where the sound of salsa music fills the air. Murals cover the walls, showing images of Cuban culture and history. Maximo Gomez Park, also known as Domino Park, is where many locals spend their afternoons playing dominoes, often speaking in rapid Spanish. Even if you don't play, feeling the sense of community makes this a meaningful stop in the neighborhood. Tower Theater, a historic Art Deco movie house, is another place that highlights Cuban culture, screening independent and classic films. A short walk away, Cuban Memorial Boulevard honors those who fought for Cuba's freedom with monuments and an eternal flame that stand as a reminder of their sacrifices. 40. St. Augustine Wild Reserve. St. Augustine Wild Reserve in Florida provides a safe home for exotic animals that were once abandoned, mistreated, or could no longer be cared for. This nonprofit sanctuary ensures these animals receive proper care while also helping you learn about their backgrounds. Guided tours take you through the reserve, where you can see these animals up close in environments designed for their needs. The guides bring their knowledge and passion, explaining how each species plays a role in nature and why protecting them matters. 39. The Kampong Botanical Garden. The Kampong in Miami's Coconut Grove neighborhood is a peaceful botanical garden with a long history. As part of the National Tropical Botanical Garden, it is home to rare tropical plants and has been an important place for botanical research and conservation. The gardens are the main attraction, featuring a variety of rare and endangered species. The Montgomery House is a key part of the Kampong story. It was the home of Dr. David Fairchild, who was a botanist that introduced many plant species to the United States. Walking through the house, you can see period furnishings and learn about his contributions to horticulture. 38. Big Shoals State Park. Big Shoals State Park in White Springs, Florida, stands out with its towering limestone bluffs and the largest whitewater rapids in the state. The Suwannee River cuts through the park, creating a rugged environment where water rushes over rock formations. Alongside the river, limestone bluffs rise 80 feet, offering wide views of the surrounding forest and water below. Hiking trails cover over 28 miles, passing through different terrains. These paths provide a good opportunity to see wildlife that live near the river. 37. Duncan McClellan Gallery. The Duncan McClellan Gallery, located in Florida's Warehouse Arts District, is a gallery space where glass art takes center stage, occupying a 7,800 square foot building. Inside, rotating exhibitions highlight nationally and internationally recognized glass artists, ensuring that each visit brings something different. Beyond viewing the artwork, you can also see the process behind it. The gallery features a working hot glass studio where skilled artists demonstrate glass blowing techniques. If you're interested in trying it yourself, the DMG School Project offers one-on-one classes where you can create your own hand-blown glass piece. 36. Fred Howard Park. Fred Howard Park in Tarpon Springs, Florida, covers 150 acres, offering a mix of recreational area and natural spaces, making it a great place to spend time outdoors. One of the main attractions is the mile-long white sand beach, where you can enjoy the sun, providing a peaceful setting. Beyond the beach, the park has trails that take you through its natural areas. A main hiking trail winds through the park, offering a quiet walk among native plants and trees. Another trail leads deeper into the greenery, giving you a chance to see more of the park's surroundings. The park also has a few hidden spots, like the Butterfly Garden, a quiet space where you can see different types of butterflies moving among the flowers. The Nature Trail offers another way to explore the park at a slower pace, surrounded by shady paths and natural scenery. 35. Tampa Electric Manatee Viewing Center. The Tampa Electric Manatee Viewing Center in Apollo Beach, Florida is open from November 1st to April 15th. During these months, manatees gather in the warm discharge canal of the power plant, making it a great place to see them in their natural environment. The center has more to offer beyond manatee viewing. The remodeled education center features interactive exhibits where you can learn about the manatee's life cycle and the environmental challenges they face, providing insight into their behavior, habitat, and conservation efforts to protect them. 34. Econfina River State Park. Econfina River State Park is a peaceful escape in Florida's Big Bend region. If you enjoy outdoor activities, there are many ways to experience its natural beauty. Paddling along the Econfina River is a great way to explore the park. As you move through the water, you'll pass through dense forests and open marshes with different views around every turn. If you prefer exploring on foot, the park has more than 15 miles of trails. The trails offer different levels of difficulty, making it easy to find one that matches your pace. 33. Highlands Hammock State Park. Highlands Hammock State Park in Sebring, Florida, has been a retreat for nature lovers since 1931, making it one of the oldest state parks in Florida. A walk along the Cypress Swamp Boardwalk takes you through an ancient wetland filled with towering cypress trees draped in moss. Just beyond the boardwalk, the ancient hammock trail winds through a dense forest of live oaks and cabbage palms, creating a quiet space to walk. Beyond that, the Florida Civilian Conservation Corps Museum shares the story of the workers who built much of Florida's park system in the 1930s. The exhibits include interactive displays and artifacts that show how their efforts shaped the park as it stands today. 32. Winley Key Fossil Reef Geological State Park. Winley Key Fossil Reef Geological State Park gives you a close look at Florida's geological past. Located in the Florida Keys, the park preserves a fossilized coral reef that formed millions of years ago. At the Visitor Center, you can learn about the park's past through exhibits that explain the quarry operations, the geology of the Florida Keys, and how the limestone was used in construction. Stepping outside, the 8-foot-high quarry walls reveal fossilized coral formations with intricate patterns that once thrived under the sea. Close by, the Flagler Quarry Trail takes you through the remains of the old quarry, where you can see evidence of past mining work. Meanwhile, the Winley Trail and Hammock Trail pass through hardwood hammocks, providing a shaded walk among native plants and trees, a quiet way to explore the area. Now, I know you're getting excited about all these amazing places to visit, but if you're eager to travel the world to explore new locations, cultures, foods, and much more, while taking a breather from your everyday life, you also know it can cost you quite a lot of money. With the Travel on a Dime ebook, you have the opportunity to make the most out of any place you visit without overspending on your travel budget. From finding the right flights and hotel deals to money-saving tips during your trip, it's the perfect guide to help you travel like a pro, ensuring you have a great experience while saving hundreds of dollars on travel. To get your own copy, all you have to do is click the link in the description below this video. 31. Blowing Rocks Preserve. Blowing Rocks Preserve is on Jupiter Island in Hobbs Sound, Florida, offering a rare look at the state's natural coastline. It has the largest Anastasia limestone outcropping in Florida's east coast. These limestone formations are the main attraction, with waves crashing against them and forcing water through erosional holes. Beyond the rock formations, the preserve has quiet beaches where you can swim or relax by the water. If you're interested in exploring more of the area, short trails and boardwalks weave through different habitats, giving you a chance to see local plants and animals. During low tide, more of the shoreline becomes accessible. Sea caves carved into the limestone reveal unique formations that you can explore up close. Not far from the shoreline, the preserve's native plant nursery showcases local vegetation, highlighting efforts to restore and protect the area's natural environment. 30. Suwannee River State Park. Suwannee River State Park is where the Suwannee and Withlacoochee rivers meet, creating a striking contrast. A viewing platform gives you a clear look at this natural meeting point, making it a great place to stop before exploring the park's trails. The trails take you through shaded forests and past riverbanks, offering both short walks and longer hikes. One trail follows Lime Sink Run, a spring-fed stream that cuts through rock formations. The sound of moving water and the dense tree cover make this a peaceful path to follow. If you prefer to be on the water, the Suwannee River Wilderness Trail is a popular route for canoeing and kayaking here that lets you move along quiet waters. Along the way, Seven Sisters Spring, also called Five Hole Spring, is one of the most well-known, drawing cave divers who explore its underwater channels. 29. Lake Louisa State Park. Lake Louisa State Park spans over 4,300 acres of preserved land, providing a space for outdoor activities in a natural environment. Lake Louisa, the largest lake in the park, is a popular spot for many water sports. If you want a quieter setting, Dixie Lake offers a more peaceful place to paddleboard. With over 20 miles of hiking, the park's trails offer a way to experience nature up close, where you can move through rolling hills, cypress swamps, and pine forests. If you prefer horseback riding, 16 miles of equestrian trails allow you to take in the scenery from a different perspective. 28. Oleta River State Park. Oleta River State Park offers a peaceful break covering 1,043 acres. It is the largest urban park in Florida, providing a natural space for outdoor activities. The beach along Biscayne Bay offers a relaxed setting for swimming, while the sandy shoreline provides space to rest after an active day. The Oleta River winds through dense mangrove forests, creating a quiet setting for kayaking. The park is also well known for its mountain biking trails. With over 10 miles of paths ranging from beginner-friendly routes to more technical tracks, it provides a good challenge for all skill levels. 27. McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary. McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary in the Acreage, Florida, is a rescue center dedicated to protecting animals that have been neglected, abused, or kept illegally. With over 70 animals, the sanctuary provides a safe environment for species that would not survive on their own. Guided tours provide an up-close experience with these rescued animals, giving you a chance to see them. Beyond the guided experience, the sanctuary gives a behind-the-scenes look at the daily efforts involved in caring for exotic animals, providing a deeper understanding of the dedication required to feed, treat, and rehabilitate animals that have come from difficult situations. 26. Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park. Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park, located in Alachua County, Florida, is a unique natural area. Established in 1970 as Florida's first state preserve, starting at the Visitor Center is a good way to learn more about the park, with interactive exhibits that explain the area's history. From there, the 50-foot observation tower provides a clear view of the prairie. The park has more than 30 miles of trails that take you through different environments. These trails provide a chance to see the changing scenery up close. If you prefer biking, the Gainesville-Hawthorne State Trail runs for 16 miles through the park. And to spend time on the water, Lake Wahlberg is a great place with a boat ramp that makes access easy, allowing you to explore the lake at a relaxed pace. 25. Sea Branch Preserve State Park. Sea Branch Preserve State Park in Florida protects rare habitats that have mostly disappeared due to development. Shaped by ancient oceans, the park supports a variety of natural environments, with more than 6 miles of hiking trails. The Sand Pine Scrub is one of Florida's oldest habitats, while the Bay Gull community is a rare swampy area filled with loblolly bay and sweet bay magnolia trees. On the ground, gopher tortoises move at their own pace, finding shelter in the protected environment. A section of the East Coast Greenway runs through the park, offering a smooth path for biking. 24. Fort Clinch State Park. Fort Clinch State Park in Fernandina Beach, Florida, spans 1,400 acres, providing scenic coastline views and a well-preserved military structure. Fort Clinch, built in the 19th century to defend the southeastern coast, is a key part of the park. Walking through its corridors and open grounds, you can see how Union soldiers once lived and worked. The park also has several trails that take you through different environments, like a 5.7-mile multi-use trail that winds through a maritime forest. If you prefer a short walk, the Willow Pond Nature Trail offers a peaceful setting in a maritime hammock, a rare type of coastal forest that is a good spot to simply enjoy the quiet surroundings. 23. Henry B. Plant Museum. The Henry B. Plant Museum in Tampa, Florida preserves the elegance of the Gilded Age inside what was once the Tampa Bay Hotel. This National Historic Landmark still reflects the luxury that made it a favorite among wealthy travelers in the late 19th century. Inside the museum, the rooms have been carefully restored with their original decor. Ornate furniture, detailed artwork, and decorative accents fill each space, showing how guests experience luxury during their stay. 22. Gumbo Limbo Nature Center. Gumbo Limbo Nature Center in Boca Raton, Florida, is a 20-acre coastal preserve focused on environmental education and conservation. The outdoor marine aquariums highlight the diversity of marine life in the region. These tanks display various sea animals, giving you a closer look at the species that live in local waters. A short walk from the aquariums, the Sea Turtle Rehabilitation Center works to rescue and care for injured sea turtles. Here, you can see the efforts being made to rehabilitate these endangered animals before they're released back into the ocean. Beyond the marine exhibits, the boardwalk trail winds through a tropical hardwood hammock and mangrove forest. Nearby, the Ashley Trail leads through a butterfly garden filled with plants that attract different species throughout the year. 21. Wakotahachee Wetlands. Wakotahachee Wetlands in Delray Beach, Florida is a thriving ecosystem built on 50 acres of repurposed utility land. The area has been transformed into a wetland habitat where you can experience nature up close. A 3/4-mile boardwalk winds through the wetlands, providing an accessible path for everyone to explore and observe wildlife in their natural surroundings, making every step along the boardwalk an opportunity to see something new. Birdwatching is one of the main reasons people visit Wakotahachee. More than 178 species have been recorded here. Some birds wade through the shallows in search of food, while others nest in trees or glide above the water. 20. Egmont Key State Park. Egmont Key State Park sits at the mouth of Tampa Bay, offering a peaceful escape from the busy mainland. Walking along the island, you'll come across the ruins of Fort Dade, a military outpost built during the Spanish-American War. Not far from the fort, the Egmont Key Lighthouse has been guiding ships since 1858. The beaches stretch along the shoreline with soft sand and clear water, making them a great place to relax. Snorkeling near the island's submerged structures gives you a close look at marine life, where fish move between the remains of old piers. Beyond the shore, nature trails wind through the island's interior, passing native plants and quiet pathways shaded by trees. 19. Devil's Den Prehistoric Spring. Devil's Den Prehistoric Spring in Williston, Florida is a unique underground spring formed when the roof of a subterranean river collapsed, creating an opening that exposes the clear, geothermally heated water. The temperature stays at a steady 72 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, making it a popular spot for exploring its depths. Scuba diving is one of the main attractions at Devil's Den. The clear water allows you to see the limestone formations up close. If you're not a diver, snorkeling is another way to experience the spring. Beyond its underwater features, Devil's Den holds a significant prehistoric past. Fossils of extinct animals have been discovered in the cave, some dating back more than 13,000 years. 18. Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse and Museum. The Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse and Museum in Florida is an amazing place filled with nature and coastal views. The 108-foot lighthouse stands as a landmark, providing a wide view of the surrounding area. The museum, located in a restored World War II-era building, shares 5,000 years of regional history. Walking through the museum provides a deeper understanding of the people who lived and worked in this region. Outside, the Tyndall Pioneer Homestead offers a look at life in 19th century Florida. The natural surroundings of the lighthouse make it a unique place to explore. The 120-acre Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse Outstanding Natural Area is a national conservation site with hiking trails so you can see native plants and animals that thrive in the area. 17. Fakahatchee Strand Preserve State Park. Fakahatchee Strand Preserve State Park, known as the Amazon of North America, is the largest state park in Florida, covering over 80,000 acres of swampland. Located in southwestern Florida, it's home to a variety of plants and animals, offering different ways to experience its natural environment. The Big Cypress Bend Boardwalk, a 2,500-foot wooden path, is a good place to start. As you walk, you may see wading animals moving through the dense vegetation. Jane's Memorial Scenic Drive offers another way to explore. This 6-mile dirt road provides access to several trails, giving you a closer look at the plants and animals that live in the park. 16. Myakka River State Park. Myakka River State Park in Sarasota, Florida, is one of the largest and most diverse parks in the state. The Myakka River flows through the park, providing a peaceful setting for outdoor activities. The river is a central feature, and canoeing along the water gives you a chance to see through the quiet surroundings. If you prefer a larger waterway, Upper Myakka Lake is an ideal spot for birdwatching. The open waters and nearby marshes provide a resting place for various bird species that stop here during their seasonal journeys. For a different way to experience the park, the Canopy Walkway gives an overhead view of the hammock forest, providing a fresh perspective on the park's plant and animal life. On the ground, the Wilderness Preserve offers hiking trails that lead into quieter areas where you can explore open prairies and shaded forests. 15. Big Cypress National Preserve. Big Cypress National Preserve, the first national preserve in the United States in 1974, covers more than 729,000 acres in southern Florida. A good starting point is the Oasis Visitor Center, offering exhibits and ranger-led programs that provide useful information about the area. After stopping there, you can take the Tamiami Trail Scenic Drive, where you can stop to watch for wildlife along the roadside. If you prefer a more remote route, Loop Road is an unpaved scenic drive that passes through quieter sections of the preserve. To explore the swamp more closely, the Turner River Canoe Trail offers a peaceful way to move through the swamp. Hiking is another option, with trails that offer something different, giving you a chance to experience the variety of habitats within Big Cypress. 14. Crystal River National Wildlife Refuge. Crystal River National Wildlife Refuge in Florida was established in 1983 to protect the endangered Florida manatee. It remains the only refuge in the U.S. created specifically for their conservation. Three Sister Springs is one of the most well-known areas in the refuge. In winter, large numbers of manatees gather in the clear spring water, and you can watch them from the boardwalk. If you want to experience the springs more closely, you can kayak or swim in designated areas. Another key location is King Spring, which remains open year-round for swimming and diving while attracting manatees seeking warmth. Outside the water, nature trails around the Three Sister Springs offers a way to walk through the area and observe the local ecosystem. 13. Lovers Key State Park. Lovers Key State Park sits along Fort Myers Beach, Florida, offering a peaceful retreat surrounded by nature. The Welcome and Discovery Center is a good place to start, offering exhibits that highlight the park's history. Not far from there, Lovers Key Beach stretches for 2 miles, with its soft white sand making it one of Florida's top-ranked beaches. If you prefer hiking, Black Island has more than 5 miles of multi-use trails that take you through thick vegetation, offering a quieter setting. The Back Bay is another area worth exploring with shallow, calm waters, perfect for kayaking, which is a good spot to take in the natural surroundings at a slower pace. 12. Murakami Museum and Japanese Gardens. Murakami Museum and Japanese Gardens in Palm Beach County, Florida, is a place where Japanese art and culture are preserved and shared. The Roji-en Japanese Gardens are a key attraction that reflects 6 different periods of Japanese garden design, each with unique elements that create a peaceful environment. The Karen-sensui Garden, known as a dry rock garden, represents flowing water through patterns in the gravel. Inside the museum, more than 7,000 artifacts are displayed, with each piece reflecting the craftsmanship and artistic traditions that have developed over centuries, providing insight into Japan's evolving artistic styles. Another notable feature is the museum's bonsai collection. These miniature trees, some dating back hundreds of years, demonstrate the patience and skill needed for bonsai cultivation. 11. Bok Tower Gardens. Bok Tower Gardens, a National Historic Landmark, spans 250 acres on Iron Mountain, making it one of the highest points in all of Florida. At the center stands the Singing Tower, a 205-foot structure with its detailed stonework and a reflection in the nearby pool, creating a striking scene. Close by, El Retiro Estate, a Mediterranean-style mansion once called Pinewood Estate, is open for self-guided tours. This 20-room home showcases the elegance of early 20th century Florida, with its detailed interiors and classic design. Hidden within the gardens, Window by the Pond offers a quiet place to sit and watch the surrounding nature, while the Peace Lantern, a Japanese stone monument, stands as a symbol of calm and reflection, providing a more secluded experience. 10. Ellie Schiller Homosassa Springs Wildlife State Park. Ellie Schiller Homosassa Springs Wildlife State Park is home to many of Florida's native animals, providing a safe place for those that can no longer survive in the wild. The first magnitude spring is one of the park's main features, pumping millions of gallons of clear, fresh water every hour. An underwater observatory built within the spring allows you to go below the surface and watch manatees and fish swim right in front of you. The park's paved trails and boardwalks lead to wildlife exhibits where animals that cannot survive on their own are given a safe home, providing a closer look at Florida's native species in spaces designed to resemble their natural environments. Away from the main exhibits, Pepper Creek Trail offers a quieter experience for birdwatching and observing wildlife in a more peaceful setting. 9. Bahia Honda State Park. Bahia Honda State Park in the Florida Keys is home to different ecosystems. The historic Bahia Honda Bridge stands as a key feature of the park. Originally built in the early 1900s, the bridge is no longer in use but remains an iconic part of the area. Snorkeling and diving are among the most popular activities. The park's clear waters and coral reefs support a variety of marine life and make it an excellent place to explore underwater. If you prefer to stay on the surface, kayaking is another way to experience the area. Nature trails in the park gives you the chance to walk through tropical hardwood hammocks and coastal areas. The trails offer a peaceful setting where you can see different plant species and watch for birds. 8. Fort DeSoto Park. Fort DeSoto Park covers more than 1,100 acres across 5 interconnected islands at the southern end of Pinellas County, Florida. The beaches here have received top recognition, known for their white sand and clear waters. Beyond the beaches, the park holds a significant piece of history, with Fort DeSoto built in the late 1800s during the Spanish-American War. A visit to the Quartermaster Storehouse Museum gives a closer look at the fort's past, offering insight into its role in coastal defense. If you're interested in outdoor activities, the park has more than 7 miles of paved trails, including the 2,200-foot barrier-free nature trail, which is accessible to all. The waterways provide another way to explore, with a 2.25-mile self-guided canoe and kayak trail running through shaded mangrove tunnels. 7. Navarre Beach. Navarre Beach, Florida is a quiet coastal area in Santa Rosa Island, known for its natural beauty. The Navarre Beach fishing pier stretches 1,545 feet into the Gulf of Mexico, making it the longest pier in all of Florida. Nearby, Navarre Beach Marine Park provides another way to experience the shore. This area is also home to the Navarre Beach Sea Turtle Conservation Center, where you can learn about local sea turtles and see Sweet Pea, the center's resident turtle. Beyond the main beach, the Gulf Islands National Seashore offers miles of protected shoreline. The quiet, undeveloped stretch of sand is a natural habitat for coastal wildlife, making it a great place to see animals in their environment. To explore the underwater world, the Navarre Beach Marine Sanctuary is a good spot for snorkeling and diving. The artificial reefs here attract many types of marine life, giving you a closer look at the ocean below the surface. 6. St. Andrews State Park. St. Andrews State Park, a tract of undeveloped land, covers 1,200 acres along Florida's Gulf Coast to preserve its ecosystems, ensuring ongoing conservation. Shell Island, a 7-mile-long barrier island, is one of the park's most popular spots, providing a quiet place to relax on the sand. Near the mainland, Jetty Beach offers 2 different experiences. One side has gentle, shallow waters that are ideal for swimming, while the other faces the Gulf, where steady waves create a more active beach setting. Beyond the beaches, the historic Turpentine Distillery is the only one of its kind in Florida, offering insight into an industry that once played a role in the region. Gator Lake is another interesting area, where the Gator Lake Trail forms a short loop with views of the scrub forest. 5. Cayo Costa State Park. Cayo Costa State Park is a peaceful retreat off the coast of Lee County, Florida. The shoreline stretches for miles, with soft white sand meeting the clear blue waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Beyond the beach, over 6 miles of hiking trails lead through pine forests and coastal hammocks, offering a quiet walk through nature. 4. Blue Spring State Park. Blue Spring State Park, located west of Orange City, Florida, offers a peaceful setting where you can appreciate both nature and history. One of its main features is Blue Spring, which steadily pumps out fresh, clear water. Following the spring run to the St. Johns River introduces a larger view of the area's natural beauty. The river flows along the park's edge, giving you a chance to paddle through calm waters and take in the surrounding environment from a new perspective. Moving away from the water, the historic Thursby House offers a closer look at the area's past. Built in 1872, the house gives insight into life during the steamboat era, showcasing a different side of what the park has to offer. 3. Caladesi Island State Park. Caladesi Island State Park is a peaceful escape located off Florida's Gulf Coast, known for its remarkable natural areas. The park's beach, often considered one of the finest in the country, offers soft white sand and clear turquoise water. For a glimpse into the island's past, you can visit the Schiller family homestead site. The early settlers who lived here left behind a story that connects you to Caladesi's history. Inland, a 3-mile nature trail reveals more of the island's natural beauty. If you enjoy exploring the water, kayaking is an excellent way to see Caladesi's calm channels and mangrove tunnels, letting you enjoy the peaceful environment that surrounds you. 2. Falling Waters State Park. Falling Waters State Park, located in Chipley, Florida, opened to the public in 1963 and quickly became a well-loved destination. One of its most impressive features is Florida's tallest waterfall, which cascades down a 73-foot drop into a sinkhole over 100 feet deep. From there, you can explore the Sinkhole Trail, which winds through the park's fascinating geological formations. These sinkholes, believed to be millions of years old, are surrounded by dense greenery, creating a calm and refreshing environment. For a more laid-back setting, Falling Waters Lake offers a relaxing spot to spend some time swimming. Another charming spot within the park is the Butterfly Garden. This vibrant space attracts various native butterflies, making it a delightful area for nature lovers. 1. Dry Tortugas National Park. Dry Tortugas National Park, at the westernmost point of the Florida Keys, is a rare find that can only be reached by boat or seaplane. Its remote location helps preserve its natural beauty and a thriving marine ecosystem, setting the stage for an unforgettable experience. Fort Jefferson, the park's central feature, stands as an impressive reminder of 19th century military ambition. Originally built to guard a key harbor in the Gulf of Mexico, it's a fascinating site to explore, with countless brick corridors that offer insight into its historical significance. Beyond the fort, the park's clear waters are ideal for snorkeling and diving. The coral reefs here are among the most pristine in the region. One highlight is the Windjammer Wreck, a sunken ship from 1875 that has become a favorite spot for divers, revealing a hidden side of the park. For more secluded spots, Loggerhead Key offers a quiet retreat, featuring a historic lighthouse in a peaceful setting. Another unique feature of the park is Bush Key, a nesting sanctuary for seabirds, where you can still appreciate the importance of this habitat from the water. If you're looking for any tips to enhance your own personal travel and help you manage your travel budget more effectively, click the link in the description. And remember to like and subscribe to help our channel grow.